I'm basically I'm basically pleading with God, right? Like, please give me divine powers to play White Sniper HD Vector Run. Hello friends, and welcome back to Let's Play White Sniper HD Vector Run. I'm your host, MagicManMo. Full disclosure, this is a sponsored video. Information about that, as well as a link to this game, are in the description down below if you are interested. But without too much further ado, we're going to jump right into this. Actually, before we jump in, I'm curious to see what medals are. There are medals we can earn. You are honored with Order of White Cross. I don't know what that is or how I got it. Order of First Cross, Order of False. I think we get these medals for, for how many meters we've run. So we've got Order of Red Skull, apparently. And we've got another one we can unlock when we hit 5,000 meters. We have not gotten close to that. Well, we got to 3,500, but that's a good 1,500 off from 5,000. So let's hop right in. It's a pretty simple game to pick up. We've immediately died at 15 meters, which makes me extremely sad because, like I said last episode, our goal was to try to get at least 100 meters per life. And so, although I screwed up on that first life, maybe we can make that up in the next couple of lives. Get at least 100 meters per life. We're doing well right now. Although at the very beginning, it's at its easiest because there's always light. Right at about 400 meters is when the lighting starts to go out on you, and you have to kind of use the lightning a little bit to sort of see where you're going. It's not too hard, though. The lighting's not usually the problem, at least not for me. Oh, God, I almost did not make that jump. Those long ones scare the crap out of me. But the lighting thing isn't a huge issue for me. Honestly, it's just the jumping and my reaction time. So, I knew that jump was coming, but I just click too slow. My brain just is not as fast as it used to be, unfortunately. But yeah, we're trying to pull off at least 100 meters per life. That way, we'll get at least 4,500 meters altogether for my record. Although I want to do a lot better because what I think is the case is that there's 25,000 total meters to beat the game. I think. That or it just continues the story. But I think, well, we're completely throwing out the whole 100 meters per life thing, and I'm getting really upset with myself that I'm just throwing lives away by running off the freaking platforms the second I start. Oh God, please make it. Oh, please. I totally made it. Oh God, maybe if I didn't do a bunch of front flips when I jumped and actually... oh, come on. I have to apologize, guys. I apologize to you. I apologize to my mom for having given birth to such a lousy jumper like me. I apologize to my father, who's clearly not proud. Wow, I'm gonna cry. Alright, that's a satellite. We have to avoid the satellites at all costs. The boxes I can just run through. I know it's a long way to go. And what'd you say? Don't let what cloud my judgment? Medals? Please, I am not letting the medals cloud my... Oh, please. Oh, no. I really wish there was a... Of course, it's like an endless runner, but I still wish there was a way that if you made it to the very edge or something, the very corner of a building, you could, grab on and jump back up. But, as it stands, if you just nail a corner like that, if you hit a corner like that, that's it. That's just the end of Fun Times. Fun Times is over. Well, I'm not optimistic on this run because we've managed to just now get to 1,000. I tried to tap as fast as I could, the smallest jump I could do, and I jumped right over that Okay, you have got to be. I'm about to go full rage mode. Okay. I am about to go Bruce Banner. Oh my. You guys can't see it because obviously I'm recording in the phone, but I am just shaking my phone violently and angrily. Okay, you have. No, that's. Alright, we're restarting the whole thing. We're starting all the way over. I'm getting all my lives back. I'm not letting you guys... Okay, fuck. We're gonna start over. We need to get more meters per life. This is... This is the third episode of me playing this. I have to actually improve my gameplay. You guys don't want to see me suck. I don't want to suck. We're going to beat this. We're going to get 25... Well, that was bad. Those little platforms that float over, they're the bane of my existence. And I don't mean bane like in Batman. Actually, I never saw that one. The second Batman... No, the third. The third Batman movie. I have no idea what it was called. I don't know. There was like Dark Knight Rises and the Dark Knight Poops. I have no idea what they're called. But the third one, whatever it was called, I never saw it. The one with Bane, never saw it. Was it any good? Can you let me know in the comment section if it was any good? Should I see it? Okay, that was stupid. Those jumps are just too far. That's just not fair. Because there are some jumps... Oh my... Oh, that one was actually my fault. There are some jumps that are so close together that if you jump at the very edge and just tap the screen as fast as you can for the smallest jump possible, then it's I'm literally gonna throw my phone across the room. This is such a rage game. I want to throw things. I want to hurt people. This game makes me want to hurt people. Please make it. Okay. If the game gets harder at like at 5,000 meters, I might cry. This game might break me. How many lives have we gone through and we haven't even gotten to 1,000 meters? And this... Oh, I know I restarted, but like... Oh, I was so hoping I could just... I intentionally didn't jump that time. That time was my... How many lives do it? 36. Wow. We actually are doing worse this run than the last run that I restarted. Okay, please. We can do it. You know, when I downloaded this game, I was like, oh, this won't be that hard. Like, it's just a runner. You just have to, like, jump or whatever, and it's fine. It's fine. It's not going to be hard. She was about to compliment me as I was dying. I wish you could all see my face right now, because I've given up hope on life. I've given up on life. Life has failed me. All the skills, all the dexterity that I have achieved for playing video games all my life has failed me at this game. Oh my god, this is literally the hardest game I've ever... Well, no, okay. Not quite the hardest, because Iron Pants is probably the hardest game I've ever played, but it's not even a real game. It's a Flappy Bird clone, but like ridiculously hard. Like a score of 5 is actually good. I wonder if Iron Pants is still a thing. I'm sure it's still on the store. It's stupid hard. This game's pretty hard too. Last episode, I was wondering if it was just me, that sucked. But actually, I think this game's ridiculously... Oh my god! If you hold down, if you get this, so if you keep holding down the jump button after you land, he just keeps jumping on his own. Now, there's no reason to keep holding it that long after you've reached the peak of your jump, but gosh, it's so tempting to do just to keep your thumb on the screen. Okay, maybe that's just me. Oh. I think I have that habit from liking to play... This is something you've never seen me play on the channel, but like racing games, like Need for Speed and stuff. Although I don't have any of the new ones. I used to love like Need for Speed. Hot Pursuit on the PlayStation 1 was my favorite. Which is a really old one at this point, right? Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. But I loved that one. I think it was the first time. I'm pretty sure it was the first time you could ever play as the cops. It had like a cops and robbers thing where you could be either one, the robber or the cop. And it had multiplayer, so you could like get a buddy to play the opposite of whatever you chose. But you could play as a guy just racing. You're trying to finish a race without getting stopped by the cop. And if you're the cop, your goal is basically to ram the other car to a point where they can't get away, and then you win, you arrest them. It was a lot of fun. Oh, we just barely survived that. The game wanted to kill me. Did you see that? Did you see the game like pause for like a millisecond? It wanted me to die. But somehow I willed myself into existence. I have the will to survive, as I literally die. Oh, please make that. I knew that was too soon. I got way overzealous. Okay, that should have made it. I feel like that I should have made it. Okay, I just killed myself because, again, I was still holding down on the jump button. Oh, what's the hardest game? Here's what I want to ask you guys. What I want to ask you guys in the comment section down below, right? Because I want to open up a dialogue. Because obviously, oh my. What's the hardest game you've ever played? Let me know. Because to me, the hardest games I've ever played are these stupid mobile games that just force you. Like, this is so hard to me. Oh my god. Ugh. I've played a lot of difficult mobile games, but like console, PC, not so much. Like everything else, when I think of the hardest games I've ever played, it's always on mobile. And it's games that are like this, which I think is a huge part of it. Like, you know, a lot of people on like YouTube or reviews, like I'm always hearing like, you know, Dark Souls is hard or Bloodborne or whatever, but like those games, and I get the difficulty, don't get me wrong. I started those series and oh my god, I knew that wasn't gonna work with Demon Souls. I played Demon Souls long before Dark Souls became a thing, got super popular, and Demon Souls was so different from anything I'd ever played before, and I thought it was hard. It took me forever to beat the first stage, just World 1-1, right? Beating Phalanx and stuff. I thought it was really, really hard. But ever since I beat Demon Souls, I feel like I've been a changed man when it comes to difficulty, right? Dark Souls I never thought was hard. It can be challenging, but not like hard, which, okay, you're probably thinking, well, what's the difference between challenging and hard? Hard is like difficult in a sense where it's beyond a challenge. A challenge can be anything from a sort of light-hearted, you know, it really pushes me. I think that's the difference between challenging and hard. Challenging pushes you to be better, whereas hard, like, makes you angry. This game is hard. It's making me angry. I think that's my view on. I knew I jumped too soon. Once you get into a rhythm, you just want to keep jumping, but then it throws a long jump at you, and if you jump too soon, you just cannot recover. Anyway, I think that's what I feel about difficult games. That hard makes you angry, and challenging pushes you to be better. So I guess that's my comment. What's the hardest game you've ever played, and what's the most challenging game? I'm quite curious to hear you. Whether it's on a mobile or console or PC, whatever it is. Oh, I thought we were doing a good run, but we died. We are a good 1,000 meters short of our personal best, which makes me sad. Please make it, please make it. Oh, I was just a millimeter from making it. I mean, I have no way of knowing that for sure, but it felt like it. It felt like it. I think the goal... maybe not. You know, I was literally about to say, I think the goal at this game is to get really good at short jumps. I do a lot of long jumps, and that's bad because there's mostly short jumps. But then when a long jump does show up, you have to be so ready for it. Which is hard to do because of the random nature of the game, but... Okay. Ugh. I find myself like tapping my screen probably way harder than I need to. Oh god. What are some other challenging games? That was a good run. That was a good run. It was like 400 meters. I hate it when I do that. I do a good run of like 400 meters and then an awful one of like 15. If I could just even out, if I could just be good on every life, we would be so fantastic. I have 3 lives. Can I beat my record? Can I please, 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 please beat my record every episode? I'm basically pleading with God, right? Like, please give me divine powers to play White Sniper HD Vector Run. All right, we need to run beyond 3,500 meters, please. We can do it. Finish up the episode strong. I know we're not going to beat all 25,000 meters this episode, but finish it up strong. Please. You can do it. Another 200-something meters. meter. Oh my god, I can't believe that, all that. I was so worried. Okay, please. I cannot describe to you, actually. It is very hard to describe the feel. Well, I had that little short hop that I didn't mean to do. We have. Oh no! You know what? I'm sorry. I accidentally hit restart. So that's that. I don't think we beat our best because I hit restart. I had one more life. We could have beat it, but I accidentally hit restart. I think, huge suggestion to the dev, move that restart button away. Just put that at the top of the screen. Like, the restart button can be up here, and the continue button down, like, closer to where my thumbs are. My thumbs are down here. So when I reach for the continue button, if I don't reach all the way, I accidentally hit restart. My brain wants me to click on the closest button. That's my opinion. So, like, if I just show you this real quick, what I mean is that when this comes up, restart is way too close to where my thumbs are, and resume is too hard to get to. Huge suggestion to the developer on that, in my opinion. In my opinion. Because I've already done that twice now. I've accidentally hit restart. It doesn't help either that it's been a long day. That's my fault. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. If you guys enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, all that good stuff. The link to where you can find this game are in the description down below. But whatever you do, I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode of Magic Man Mo. Bye!